at a recycling facility where the contents of our recycle bins start their journey into reusable materials. At this facility, over 100,000 tons of recyclables are processed each year. Thank you for taking the time to attend this year's Bank One United Way campaign kickoff. We would like to tell you about some of the exciting initiatives that are taking place in your community thanks to the United Way. During the past year, United Way funded over 250 programs with nearly 90 cents of every donated dollar going to address the issues of education, health, safety, employment, housing, race relations, and neighborhood development. Last year, United Way helped 1 in 3 individuals in the Central Ohio community. For the next few minutes, we will be sharing with you some of those personal stories. In national news, investigators were called to the scene of a grisly double homicide today at a hotel in Chicago. A disgruntled housewife entered the hotel room and unloaded her double-barrel shotgun on her husband and his female client. The suspect was identified as Joyce Baker. She apparently flew into Chicago earlier today after suspecting her husband was having an affair. The victims, Barry Baker and Janet Moore, were pronounced dead at the scene. My mom introduced me to Kwanzaa years ago, and this is one of my favorite days. The second day, the principle is called Kujijakalia, which means self-determination. That's my favorite one. Now, the music that you hear over here is Walt Neal playing a thumb piano. Take a listen to this. Now, you'll be able to hear a little bit of Walt playing the thumb piano a little bit later, but joining us now to talk about Kwanzaa and what the zoo is doing in its tribute is Melanie Brunson. Melanie, what's going on?
Well, tonight we're having, in addition to the lights for our Wonderlight Festival, we're having a Kwanzaa celebration. This is a traditional table that Kwanzaa would be set up. We have our Kinara, which is our candles, and our Mazoa, which is our table of fruit.
Okay, well, thank you, Melanie. Kwanzaa began in 1966. It was founded by an American, and it has really come a long way. Hope you can come out to the zoo. Back to you. Kids as young as 8 years old go to Mansfield for the North Central Young Marines. They're not real Marines, but they're treated like they are, and parents say the program gets results.
Let's go, hustle, hurry up. I don't know why you're taking your time.
Time is precious to these young Marines, regular kids in uniform standing at attention. But they weren't always this way. 10-year-old Anthony Kaiko is a 5th grader at Ontario Middle School.
My mom asked me what I wanted to do this summer, and I said, well, I don't know for sure. And she said, well, how about the Marines? I said, well, Mom, don't you have to be 18 years or older to go to the Marines? And she said, well, no, because there's Young Marines, and it's a new organization in Ohio.
Covers off your head. Cover on your head, son.
So Kaiko headed to nearby Mansfield with other kids 8 to 18.
Sometime today, people.
Boot camp lasts 13 weeks. Then the Young Marines come back 1 weekend a month and then 2 weeks out of the year.
Can't say that the boot camp's exactly easy. It is mentally and physically challenging, but it is set up that any kid 8 to 18 years old can make it through it.
Next two ready, go, go, Bill, middle red wall, let's go.
8-year-old Justin Henderson and his 12-year-old brother Michael travel all the way from Columbus.
Move, pull yourself up, pull yourself up.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's really worth it because it builds quite a bit of confidence in the kids, and they've changed quite a bit. The oldest boy made the honor roll this time in school for the first time, and they help their mom a lot more now. They do chores and stuff around the house they're supposed to do.
The Young Marines check report cards and inspect bedrooms, but that's the easy part. This 8-year-old had a tough time, but hung in there as long as he could.
The best thing in life is not to give up, but there's times, as long as you're giving your maximum effort, you will succeed. When you quit on yourself, you quit on others too. And we want to see the kids be successful in whatever they do, and if they continue to try and keep trying over and over again, they will achieve the goals that they want to achieve.
You can stand up there. Stand up. Good job.
It may be hard for parents to watch, but they understand what the Young Marines are trying to do.
I was there for 10 hours that first day, and when he got in the car that night, I said, "Are you hungry?" And he said, "Yes, ma'am." And, you know, for a minute there, I thought I picked up the wrong kid.
What platoon is this?
In the Young Marines, you don't talk back to anybody. You don't get out of step. You don't yell at anybody at all. They can yell at you, but you cannot yell at them.
Are we tired?
Yes, sir!
Ready to do it again?
Yes, sir!
Throwing to get them falling for chat.
Now, looking at boot camp, you might think they're being too tough on the kids, but Major Thatcher says the program instills courage, teamwork, and respect. For more information on the North Central Young Marines, call 419-774-9893. That's 419-774-9893.
Tanya, when does the next boot camp start?
June 12th for 13 straight days because it's summer.
Wow, it's tough. Okay.
Teaches them discipline, though, doesn't it?
It does, but they like to include positive reinforcement as well, so it is hard.